Hello, Warriors fans! We are diving straight into the latest happenings around Golden State. And this season continues to provide plenty of excitement and talking points. As the calendar turns and the team progresses through the schedule, it is becoming clear that the Warriors are in a position to solidify their rhythm. And every matchup from this point forward carries weight, both for momentum and for the playoffs. The return of familiar faces, coupled with the opportunity for emerging players to step up, is creating a dynamic atmosphere where every possession, every shot, and every defensive stop is crucial. It feels like the team is slowly finding the balance between the veteran leadership that has carried them through multiple championships and the fresh energy of younger players eager to leave their mark on the court. Steph Curry continues to be the focal point of this team's offense, and his recent performances have shown that he is not just maintaining his elite level, but pushing it even higher in games against teams like Utah, where there is a clear path to exploit matchups. Curry has been able to rain down threes at a remarkable rate, often making it seem effortless as he finds open space and fires from deep. While Utah does have size in the paint, the Warriors have consistently demonstrated that spacing, pace, and ball movement can neutralize even the tallest defenders. Watching the offense unfold, it is evident that Kerr's system thrives when the team operates with confidence. And Curry's ability to draw attention opens opportunities for his teammates, creating moments where a well-timed pass or a quick cut can turn into points almost instantly. The challenge, however, lies in maintaining that focus on the road, where overconfidence can be costly, and the Jazz, despite missing key players, are capable of catching teams off guard if they find momentum early. Momentum is a theme that cannot be overstated for this team. Coming off a relatively favorable matchup against Utah, the Warriors will look to carry that energy into the upcoming contest against Detroit, a team known for its physicality and defensive intensity. The presence of Jalen Duren adds an extra layer of challenge, particularly in one-on-one matchups against Draymond Green, whose toughness will be tested like never before this season. The interplay between Green and Duren is something to watch closely, as it could define the tone of the game and potentially influence the Warriors' approach moving forward. This type of high-intensity matchup is precisely where experience and basketball IQ shine, and Golden State's veterans have the advantage of knowing when to push, when to step back, and how to manipulate defensive schemes to their favor. The key will be to execute consistently and avoid lapses that could allow a fast start by Detroit to dictate the tempo. Looking at the roster, there are interesting dynamics to consider. Players like Jordan Poole and Moses Moody have had moments of brilliance, but the team still relies heavily on the combination of Curry, Green, and Klay Thompson to create a stable foundation. Injuries, rotations, and matchup considerations continue to influence minutes, and the coaching staff has to make calculated decisions to balance preparation for immediate contests with long-term goals, particularly with playoff aspiration in mind. Jonathan Kuminga, for example, remains a significant talking point, with Jimmy Butler sidelined. Kuminga's pathway to increased playing time has opened, giving him the chance to demonstrate his potential impact both offensively and defensively. Observing how he handles this opportunity could define his role in the immediate season and influence strategic decisions heading into the off-season. The Warriors are at a crossroads in terms of roster management, whether to solidify the current squad or make strategic trades to enhance their ceiling. Every decision carries consequences that could ripple across the next several seasons. The question of maximizing player value is central to these discussions. With the trade deadline approaching, the Warriors front office faces the task of making decisive moves. Whether it involves retaining Kuminga to develop further, trading for established players, or shoring up weaknesses in key areas like the center position, Andre Drummond has been mentioned frequently as a potential addition, and his rebounding ability, post presence, and experience could address some of the challenges that have plagued the team this season. The ability to secure offensive rebounds and create second-chance opportunities is vital for a team that relies on spacing and three-point shooting to dominate. Curry's perimeter threat is enhanced when the team can generate multiple scoring chances in a possession, and adding a physically imposing center would complement that strategy, while alleviating pressure on smaller forwards and guards to carry the rebounding load. Beyond personnel, there is also the matter of consistency and approach. The Warriors' tendency to rely heavily on three-point shooting has been both a blessing and a risk. When the shots fall, it creates insurmountable leads. When they miss, The team struggles to maintain defensive intensity and transition control, observing games where Klay Thompson and Curry are firing. It is clear that their efficiency is a cornerstone of the team's success. Meanwhile, the supporting cast must learn to complement the stars by making smart decisions on shot selection and defensive rotations. The balance between high-volume scoring and maintaining disciplined execution remains delicate, and CARE's challenges to ensure that all players understand their roles and contribute effectively, especially in crucial moments where a single possession can determine the outcome. Trade speculation continues to generate discussion among fans and analysts alike. The notion of flip-flopping on Kuminga's role or potential trade status has been a point of contention, as the team weighs immediate contribution against long-term development. Observing the evolution of this conversation highlights the complexity of managing a roster with multiple talented players, each possessing different levels of experience. Contract situations and positional versatility, decisions about who to retain, who to trade, and who to invest playing time in are not just about wins in the short term, but also about shaping the trajectory of the franchise. Golden State's leadership faces the challenge of committing to a coherent strategy that maximizes both the team's championship potential and the development of emerging talent. In recent games, the Warriors' shooting efficiency has fluctuated, underscoring the importance of rhythm and timing, while Curry remains a nearly unstoppable force from deep. The supporting cast must refine shot selection to avoid the pitfalls of excessive three-point reliance without proper ball movement. Players like Moses Moody, Jordan Poole, and the small forwards contribute significantly, but their efficiency varies game by game. Establishing a consistent approach to scoring that leverages each player's strengths while maintaining team cohesion is essential. At the same time, defensive stability is equally critical. Draymond Green's ability to orchestrate defensive schemes, communicate rotations, and contest shots without fouling provides a framework within which the rest of the team operates. But every defensive lapse can lead to easy points for the opposition. The Warriors' success, therefore, hinges on a balance of offensive firepower and disciplined defensive execution, with each player understanding their responsibility within the system. As the team approaches critical matchups, the role of experienced players like Curry, Green, and Thompson cannot be overstated. Their ability to influence both the scoreboard and the strategic flow of the game sets the tone for the rest of the roster. Emerging players such as Kuminga have the opportunity to seize moments and prove their worth, but that opportunity comes with pressure and expectation. CARE's management of rotations, game plans, and situational decisions will continue to define how effectively the team navigates the remainder of the season. Every game, whether against Utah, Detroit, or other contenders, represents a chance to refine strategy, develop chemistry, and prepare for the intensity of playoff basketball, where execution under pressure will be paramount. The focus on trades, roster adjustments, and game strategy is intertwined with a broader narrative. The Warriors are seeking not just to remain competitive, but to position themselves as legitimate contenders despite recent challenges. The departure of key players, injuries, and mid-season adjustments have tested the team's depth and adaptability. Yet these circumstances also present opportunities for younger players to emerge, and for the coaching staff to refine tactics, whether it is capitalizing on mismatches, exploiting weaknesses in opposing defenses, or integrating new acquisitions. The organization must act decisively. Fans watching these developments are witnessing not only the evolution of a single season, but also the shaping of the franchise's long-term vision and approach. Continuing with the Warriors' journey this season, it becomes increasingly clear that the decisions made over the next few weeks could define the trajectory of the team, not only for this year, but for the seasons to come. The looming trade deadline presents a window for Golden State to solidify its core, address weaknesses, and set the stage for a deep playoff run. Players like Jonathan Kuminga and Jordan Poole have demonstrated flashes of brilliance, yet the question remains whether their development will translate into consistent impact in high-pressure games. With Jimmy Butler out, the spotlight shifts to these younger athletes to prove that they can carry responsibility, make smart decisions under duress, and maintain the intensity required to compete at the highest level. The balance between nurturing emerging talent and integrating experienced players who can provide immediate contributions is delicate, but it is a challenge the Warriors are uniquely equipped to navigate. The conversation surrounding roster adjustments naturally leads to the role of Andre Drummond, or a similar big man in the lineup. Golden State has experienced moments where the absence of a true interior presence has affected both rebounding and paint protection. Forcing guards and small forwards to compensate, this imbalance impacts the team's transition game, spacing, and ability to generate second-chance points. Adding a player with Drummond's skill set, someone who can dominate the boards, set hard screens, and finish plays around the rim, would alleviate pressure on the perimeter players and create more opportunities for efficient scoring. It would also restore the traditional balance that made the Warriors so successful in past championship runs, allowing Curry, Thompson, and Green to operate within a system that maximizes their strengths while minimizing exposure to mismatches in the paint. Three-point shooting remains both a weapon and a risk for this team. Steph Curry's mastery from deep is unquestionable. Every shot seems to carry a high probability of going in, and his ability to stretch defenses is unmatched. Klay Thompson, when healthy and in rhythm, provides a complementary threat that can punish defenders for even slight lapses in coverage. The challenge, however, lies in ensuring that the rest of the roster contributes efficiently from outside the arc without becoming overly reliant on high-variance attempts. Players like Moses Moody and Jordan Poole have shown the ability to hit threes, but their consistency fluctuates, and this inconsistency can turn a comfortable lead into a nail-biting finish. Kerr's responsibility is to manage shot selection, balance spacing, and cultivate a culture where each player understands when to take the initiative and when to trust the system. The Warriors' success continues to depend on the integration of high-level shooting with disciplined decision-making, both offensively and defensively. Beyond individual performance, the team must consider the broader strategy for the remainder of the season. Matchups matter significantly, particularly in the context of playoff seeding and potential first-round opponents. Golden State has historically shown that the right matchups can allow them to exceed expectations, turning long shots into viable championship runs. Yet, without addressing roster gaps, the team risks limiting its ceiling. Strategic trades, even small moves, can provide a disproportionate impact by solidifying rotation depth, enhancing defensive coverage, or adding proven shooters who can contribute immediately. The balance between long-term vision and immediate needs requires careful evaluation, as every roster decision carries implications for both this season and future campaigns. Before we continue, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Dubs updates. Let's keep going. The NBA world is buzzing with speculation as whispers of a seismic shift in the league intensify. Sources close to the situation claim that Giannis Antetokounmpo, the reigning superstar known for his dominance on both ends of the court, has reportedly said yes to a move that could redefine the balance of power in professional basketball. If true, this decision would instantly catapult the Golden State Warriors into an unassailable position in what has already been the most fiercely contested market of the offseason. For weeks, teams across the league have been maneuvering aggressively, offering packages, courting agents, and exploring every possible scenario to lure the Greek freak to their rosters. Rumors suggest that the Warriors' front office has been pulling out all the stops, leveraging not only their championship pedigree but also a strategic combination of assets, cap flexibility, and promises of a tailored role designed to maximize Giannis' unique skill set. Insiders describe the negotiations as intense, almost cinematic, with multiple franchises reportedly coming within inches of a breakthrough before the Warriors' relentless pursuit allegedly tipped the scales, adding fuel to the fire. Speculation around the synergy between Giannis and Golden State's core has analysts imagining a team that could dominate both ends of the floor. Sources hint that discussions include a vision where Giannis becomes the linchpin of a system already featuring sharpshooting and championship experience, creating what some are calling a next-level dynasty blueprint. While no official announcements have been made, the mere suggestion of Giannis aligning with the Warriors has already sent shockwaves through social media, fan forums, and sports talk shows nationwide, igniting debates over rivalries, potential trades, and the future hierarchy of the NBA. Despite the uncertainty, one thing is clear: if the rumor holds any truth, the league could be on the verge of witnessing one of the most transformative player decisions in recent memory. Executives, players, and fans alike are holding their breath, speculating not only about immediate championship implications, but also the ripple effects this move could generate across team strategies, draft considerations, and even global basketball markets. The NBA, as insiders describe it, is bracing for impact, with Giannis rumored yes potentially rewriting the narrative for years to come. Stay updated exclusively with the latest Dub Nation news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep getting daily updates on the Warriors. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. Your input is essential for the Dubs community. Stay tuned for the next video.